So over the weekend, we had this news on this DeepSeek. DeepSeek is a Chinese startup which has developed an advanced AI models which use relatively less resources. This is what they claim. We don't know if that's true. And better performance, better AI models. That's a kind of big deal because the reason we see this AI revolution, we have data centers, the whole ecosystem of the semiconductor stocks starting from NVIDIA, AMD, AVGO, everything is based upon how much money we're going to spend on AI. Now, if somebody comes in and says, hey, we don't need to spend too much money on AI, that means that most of these semiconductor stocks, in future, they're going to do less sales, less revenue, and that means less profit. So in layman terms, let's say that based upon the hardware AI needs right now, we are going to spend 3 trillion in next years. Now, if somebody comes in, he says, you don't need to spend 3 trillion. You can just spend 500 billion and do much better. So guess what? That 2.5 billion, which nobody's going to spend, is going to be taken out of from the perspective of revenue of these companies providing hardware, semiconductor companies, chip companies. They are going to take the hit, right? And it's all hypothetical. Nothing is proven right now. So that's why market got scared. That's why NVIDIA lost 600 billion in market cap today. And that's fine. And that's why a lot of the other sectors like cloud sectors, those software companies, they started to run today because you don't really need hardware anymore to make more powerful AI. You can use AI to train AI with less resources. That means we are going to use the software to do more machine learning than we're going to use the hardware. So that's why you will see the strength in a lot of these cloud companies and why a lot of those were doing good. For example, Meta has big capex for AI. If they have to spend less, good for Meta. They save that money goes into their profit. So that's why Meta was running. If you look at the chart, we can say whatever, overreaction, this and that, doesn't really matter. Semiconductors never really bounce all day long. The system was bearish all day. The first thing I told him was all semis are on watch list, follow the cloud system. I did highlight it as a red. These are all the semis. These are all shorts. You can literally short any of the semis starting from SOXL, Marvel, AVGO was the best short, Taiwan Semi, Micron, SMCI, ARM, Dell. Dell was big hit because Dell is providing all the data center infrastructure. Is going to take a big hit. Micron took big hit because if you don't need the memory anymore to go along with your NVIDIA chips to make that extra hardware for artificial intelligence applications, it's going to take more hit. And in our community today, under my teachings, nobody was buying dips on semi. So we were not really buying any of the dips, maybe it AMD, whatever it was, we were just short. Semis were all short. I mentioned semis heavy, SOXL heavy, TSM heavy, Micron, Dell, SMCI heavy. Everything was a short. It was that easy and that simple. So you see, I continuously was guiding short, and I was very proud of the traders in community today. They literally killed it. Even though it's gapping down, doesn't really matter. Our system tells us a short. AMD gapping down, who cares? 512 breaks, bearish. You see this? 3450 reject, it's a short. Look at AVGO. MTF clouds break, short. And also under the cloud, Ripster clouds bearish. Micron breaking that level, bearish. These are all the shorts that you could take and benefit from them. If it's ready to go up, we will trade it long. But for now, this scare is real. If this scare was not real, we would have had a big bounce and recovery. But investors are not really, unless of course Chinese are lying. You never know, that's what they say. But for now, market needed an excuse. Remember, SPY was at all-time highs, rejected, double top, and we needed an excuse for a correction. The correction is fine. As always, I'll keep updating on Twitter and of course live guidance in the community. When to buy, when to sell, when to short. Today, amazing day on semi-short.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.